Welcome to our channel. Today, we're embarking on an exciting journey into the captivating world of coin collecting and numismatics as we take a closer look at the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter, a coin that has gained remarkable attention and is said to command a staggering value of up to $82 million due to a series of extraordinary errors and production mistakes. What exactly happened during the minting of this quarter that has captured the fascination of collectors and investors alike? Well, let's dive deep into the details and unearth the secrets behind this seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has morphed into a legendary collectible. The 2015 Kisatchie quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which was designed to feature the natural beauty and historical significance of various national parks and sites across the United States. Each coin in this program represents a unique location, and this specific quarter pays tribute to the Kisatchie National Forest located in Louisiana, known for its rich biodiversity and stunning landscapes. Initially released to the public, the Kisatchie quarter appeared to be just another addition to the lineup of circulating coins, but soon after its debut, reports began to emerge about significant errors that occurred during the minting process, leaving many coins with unusual features that piqued the interest of collectors everywhere. At first glance, a quarter that is marred by a small flaw might not seem like it deserves any elevated status in the world of collectible coins. However, when the errors are pronounced and the stories behind them become entwined with the allure of rarity, the narrative begins to shift dramatically. Collectors often seek out coins with unique imperfections, and the 2015 Kisatchie quarter has not disappointed in this regard, as certain batches of coins exhibited errors such as off-center strikes, double striking, and even significant design elements that were either entirely missing or distorted beyond recognition. These defects make the quarter not only an intriguing collectible but also a conversation starter among numismatic enthusiasts who thrive on the stories behind the coins. One of the most significant errors associated with the Kisatchie quarter is known as the missing design error. Some coins have surfaced that exhibit a complete absence of one of the key design elements that pay homage to the Kisatchie National Forest. This means that while the coin maintains its essential structure and mint marks, it simply does not portray the imagery that one typically expects to see, making it an extraordinary find for any avid collector. These errors occur when the die used for minting becomes chipped or damaged, leading to impressions that do not correctly transfer the intended design onto the coins. In an industry where the majority of coins produced are consistent and precise, errors such as those found on the Kisatchie quarter spark immense interest among collectors who appreciate the stories and value behind such mishaps. The very rarity of such pieces contributes greatly to their appeal, as it allows collectors to feel a sense of ownership over a unique piece of history that cannot be replicated, thereby giving the coin added value among those in the know. Furthermore, the market for misprinted coins is rife with opportunities for both collectors and investors, resulting in increased competitive bidding and sometimes astronomical sale prices when such items resurface at auctions or private sales. As demand continues to grow, it is no wonder that the estimated value of the 2015 Kisatchie quarter has climbed into the millions, particularly since these specific errors are not something that can be easily discovered or found in everyday circulation. The thrill of the hunt becomes palpable, encouraging coin enthusiasts to scour their collections and additional sources to track down this elusive minting error, all the while hoping they might strike gold with their own version of this fascinating error coin. In the landscape of coin collecting, the popularity of error coins often hinges on the degree of imperfection, how many of that particular error exist, and the overall condition of the coin, so the Kisatchie quarter's various blunders cater to those specific niches that collectors find most appealing. Moreover, the coin exemplifies how the stories surrounding collectibles can intertwine with larger narratives of American history and culture. After all, the Kisatchie National Forest holds its own place in preserving ecosystems and wildlife, which adds an additional layer of significance to the quarter as it pays tribute to an important natural treasure. As collectors and enthusiasts learn more about the distinct flaws associated with the 2015 Kisatchie quarter, they become more invested in its story, leading to a greater understanding of its value beyond the mere physical object of currency. The fascination doesn't end with a single error. Collectors often scrutinize various known examples of the coin, comparing each one to identify the nuances that differentiate them. Such exploration keeps the community engaged and constantly discovering new aspects of the coin's production, as collectible communities often thrive on those conversations that illuminate the quirks present in seemingly mundane items. Imagine discovering a quarter that embodies a historical moment in its very existence. The small imperfections of the Kisatchie quarter become markers of this narrative, as collectors feel an emotional connection to the piece, thus enhancing its perceived value. There are also significant implications in terms of how the coin is marketed within the collector community, as new sales, auction results, and expert opinions can change the landscape of valuation almost overnight. When evaluating the potential value of the 2015 Kisatchie quarter, it's important to keep in mind the role played by social media and the internet in connecting collectors, buyers, and sellers, as well as how these platforms can magnify interest in particular errors and misprints that might fly under the radar in previous years. As collectors showcase their findings and make connections, the demand for specific errors like those exhibited by the Kisatchie quarter can transform, allowing prices to rise dramatically in short order. Many have turned to social media, online forums, and marketplaces to share information about this exceptional coin, further fostering a sense of community among collectors while establishing new strategies for securing pieces that have become highly coveted. As collectors continue to learn more about the 2015 Kisatchie quarter and engage in discussions about its value based on rarity and errors, it's also essential to explore the methodologies for authenticating and grading these coins, as experts are often consulted to determine the legitimacy of claims of rarity or value. Grading organizations have played a significant role in setting benchmarks for how coins are evaluated, leading to established standards that dictate the final price at which rare coins like the Kisatchie quarter can be sold, reinforcing the importance of expert opinions in enhancing or diminishing perceived value in the eyes of collectors. This process not only creates a gauge for value but also demands a thorough understanding of the characteristics that contribute to a coin's condition. Everything from scratches and surface imperfections to the overall quality of the strike itself can impact the assessment. As such, collectors seeking to profit from the 2015 Kisatchie quarter must navigate this intricate landscape with an understanding of how grading works within the larger numismatic community and how it can shape the trajectory of their collections. A single misprint can turn a run-of-the-mill quarter into a multi-million-dollar treasure, so a thorough examination by a qualified grading agency is paramount for those who wish to confirm the coin's true worth. In conclusion, whether you are a long-time coin collector or new to the world of numismatics, the tale of the 2015 Kisatchie quarter serves as a powerful reminder of how ordinary objects can be imbued with extraordinary value based upon circumstances beyond their control. With its rich history, unique errors, and the potential for staggering profits, this quarter has solidified its place in the pantheon of collectible coins and continues to inspire curiosity among enthusiasts and investors alike. So, the next time you come across a coin that appears to have a flaw or an unusual marking, take a moment to investigate. It could just lead you to uncover something remarkable, connecting you to the vibrant stories that lie behind each piece. Thank you for joining us as we explored this captivating story of the 2015 Kisatchie quarter, and we look forward to bringing you more engaging content about the world of collectibles and the treasures they hold. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating discussions about coins, their histories, and the curious nature of numismatic collecting. Today, we are delving into the intriguing world of numismatics, focusing specifically on the remarkable story of the 2014 Shenandoah National Park quarter, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike due to its incredible valuation of up to $66 million, a figure that underscores the dramatic impact of its unexpected errors and production mistakes. As we explore this story, we'll uncover the fascinating details behind what makes the Shenandoah quarter so valuable, delving into the specific errors that occurred during its minting process that not only create a sense of rarity but also enhance its desirability among coin enthusiasts. The 2014 Shenandoah quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, an initiative launched by the United States Mint to celebrate the scenic beauty and historical significance of various national parks and sites across the country. This particular quarter highlights Shenandoah National Park, located in Virginia, known for its breathtaking views, Appalachian landscapes, and rich wildlife. On the surface, this quarter appeared to be a standard addition to circulating currency, but as the numismatic community began to dissect the coin's production process, it soon became clear that particular batches exhibited striking errors that would elevate their status to unprecedented heights. The errors associated with the 2014 Shenandoah quarter range from minor anomalies to incredible misprints that create a sense of excitement among collectors. One of the most notable errors is known as the double die error, where the coin was struck more than once with a slightly misaligned die, resulting in instances where elements of the design appeared to be duplicated or shifted. This type of error can lead to fascinating visual effects on the coin itself, thickening lines or creating ghost images that are captivating for collectors who revel in the nuances of error coins. Such characteristics can often create a twofold interest. Not only does it emphasize the uniqueness of the particular piece, but it also raises questions among numismatists about the specifics of the production process that led to such an error. Collectors who specialize in error coins are often on the lookout for designs that exhibit distinguishing features, and the Shenandoah quarter has proven to be an exceptional example that fulfills that desire for rarity and the curiously imperfect. In addition to the double-die error, other variations of errors seen in certain batches of the 2014 Shenandoah quarter include off-center strikes. This error occurs when the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, thus giving rise to coins that appear to have been struck off-center. The result is a quarter that exhibits exposed metal along the edges, with a portion of the design missing from the overall picture. These off-center strikes create a dramatic visual appeal and serve as a tangible representation of the mint's production errors, further enhancing their allure and desirability among collectors searching for something truly unique. Coins that are not only eye-catching but also historically significant are often eagerly pursued by both hobbyists and serious investors, showcasing an extraordinary piece like the 2014 Shenandoah quarter with its range of production flaws can lead to dialogues about the broader implications of collecting, investment trends in coin markets, and the appreciation for craftsmanship that also embraces the errors inherent to the process. The rarity of coins, particularly those featuring notable imperfections, invariably generates interest in the broader community of numismatics, and the Shenandoah quarter is no exception. The conversation surrounding this quarter evolves as collectors discuss what types of errors have been documented, how many examples are known to exist, and what those specifics mean for the valuation of the coin itself. For many avid collectors, finding an example of the 2014 Shenandoah quarter with definitive production errors can feel like striking gold, as they often anticipate a substantial return on their investment. As interest surrounding error coins continues to skyrocket, auction houses have reported record-breaking prices for specific examples of the Shenandoah quarter, often selling for tens of thousands, or even in some cases, millions, of dollars depending on the error types and the confirmed history attached to the coin. The increasing notoriety of this quarter has generated an ever-expanding network of collectors hoping to obtain a piece of this intriguing story, leading to spirited bidding wars as passions rise, and the excitement of potentially acquiring such a coveted piece builds upon feelings of historical appreciation melded with a business-minded investment approach. Because of this fervor, many collectors now view rare coin collecting as a viable investment strategy, where unique pieces can yield substantial dividends, creating a bridge between passion and profit that further fuels the market dynamic for coins like the 2014 Shenandoah quarter. Furthermore, the impact of social media and various online platforms has revolutionized the way collectors engage with one another in the search for high-value pieces. Community forums, social media groups, and online marketplaces are now integral parts of the coin collecting landscape, providing collectors with a platform to share their findings, discuss trends, and ultimately drive demand for specific coins. This increased connectivity fosters collaboration among collectors and creates an environment where prices can fluctuate in real time based on collective enthusiasm. As the 2014 Shenandoah quarter surged in popularity, discussions around its unique errors often dominated these conversations, further bolstering the notion that this coin was not merely another quarter but rather a significant collectible artifact boasting historical value interwoven with narratives of the minting process. In addition to traditional auction routes, some savvy collectors have taken to selling their prized error coins directly through online channels, sometimes with extraordinary success, validating the auction house's estimates and, in many instances, exceeding initial expectations through the sheer enthusiasm of interested buyers. As the Shenandoah quarter continues to garner attention, it embodies the spirit of nurturing a collector's understanding of what makes coins valuable, culminating in an energetic exchange that both informs and excites the community. For those who are new to coin collecting or error coins in particular, it may be beneficial to understand how grading and authentication play significant roles in the overall valuation of collectible coins like this particular quarter. Many buyers seek out certifications from respected grading organizations to ensure they are making wise investment choices, and these formal assessments can dramatically affect the price a coin can command at auction or on secondary markets. A higher grade from a known grading service can mean a sizable premium for the coin. This reality further widens the gap between a regular quarter and one which carries the errors and the provenance that collectors seek. As our knowledge of the 2014 Shenandoah quarter deepens, we can also appreciate how this coin not only enriches personal collections but also serves as a piece of tangible history that embodies the stories of the landscapes and national parks it represents. Each production error adds an additional layer of intrigue, invoking questions surrounding the origin of the coin, its journey through the minting process, and its story as it moves from collection to collection in search of a new owner. As collectors and enthusiasts examine the complexities surrounding the Shenandoah quarter, we can truly come to understand the dynamic nature of the collectible coin market, which celebrates imperfections, embraces rarity, and finds beauty in the unexpected. The varying forms of errors found on this particular quarter have brought together a diverse range of collectors, from newcomers eager to learn about numismatics to veteran investors who have carved niches based on their expertise with misprinted coins. The collective enthusiasm surrounding the Shenandoah quarter demonstrates a broader cultural fascination with collecting items that reflect our history, our economy, and our appreciation for detail and craftsmanship, a tribute to those who mint the coins and those who strive to preserve them as artifacts of the American experience. In summation, the 2014 Shenandoah quarter encapsulates the convergence of history and economic interests, weaving narratives of rarity, mishaps, and the thrill of the find into a singular compelling story that captivates both casual observers and dedicated collectors. As the quest for unique error coins like this quarter continues, we should keep in mind the intrinsic value that such pieces hold, not just in terms of dollars and cents, but as connections to the stories and histories that shaped our nation. The Shenandoah National Park quarter serves as a bridge to those experiences, and its production errors create a vibrant tapestry of conversation around collecting, investment strategies, and appreciation for the artistry of coin design. Thank you for joining us today in exploring the remarkable tale of the 2014 Shenandoah quarter, a truly unique coin that continues to shine brightly in the world of numismatics. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more engaging content about the fascinating stories that lie behind collectible coins, as we discover pieces of history that captivate and inspire.